Table for Two by /Kingston on AO3. Episode 3, Chapter 3. Bang, bang, bang. Luz hastily sat up and looked around, eventually identifying the startling noise as knocking on her front door. I'm coming, Luz said as she approached the door, yawning. It's like 5 a.m. Do you really need something? Luz opened the door, revealing Amity standing there. It's 6:30? That's late enough, Pancake, Amity said playfully, leaning against the doorframe. Why are you here? And how did you get here? I never told you my address, Luz said, confusion evident as she rubbed her eyes in an attempt to wake herself up. Hey, wait, I'm not dreaming, right? Glad you dream about me, that I'm really here. Amity said her phone out and held it up. You had location share on. I saw it when I was thinking about texting you this morning. I bike past your apartment almost every day, Amity said, pointing back at one of the 2 bikes chained to the holder. Oh, Luz murmured, standing up straight to look over at Amity's shoulder. Amity stepped out of the way, noticing Luz couldn't see. You don't have to do that. I'm taller than you. You can't see over me. Simple. Amity shrugged, a smirk growing on her face. So, I came to pick you up. Want to ride with me? Oh, sure, since you already woken me up. Not like I had anything else to do today. Luz murmured, only half sarcastically. She didn't have plans, but Amity didn't need to know that. Give me a minute to get dressed. You could come in if you want, Luz said, opening the door fully. Come in and watch you get dressed? Or just come in? 'Cause those are 2 very different things you are implying. Shut up! Stay outside! Luz grumbled, slamming the door in Amity's face. After quickly getting dressed, without another person present, Luz grabbed her helmet and an apple for a fast breakfast. I'm ready, Luz said to no one as she opened the door. Amity was down beside the bikes, unchaining hers. Luz went down the stairs and headed to the bikes, stopping Amity. So, why were you gonna text me this morning? Luz asked as she unlocked her bike. What? You said you only saw my location share was on because you were going to text me. Oh, I was going to say good morning and bother you. Hopefully wake you up too, Amity said back, stifling a laugh as she sat down on her bike. What a romantic thing to do, Luz deadpanned, hopping onto her bike too. Bothering you in person is better though, Amity said back with a wink as she started to pedal away. Follow me, and we'll end up at Ida's. The pair left, threading through a narrowly caved trail through the surrounding forest. Amity explained how she had technically made this path after riding through so many times. Rocks and pine cones littered the path, almost causing several accidents. Hey, watch out for... Before Amity could finish, Luz hit a tree root that poked from the ground, sending her over the handbars. Amity sighed. You okay? She said, getting off her bike and walking over. Luz rolled over on her back and sat up. Yeah, I'm fine, Luz replied, knocking on her helmet. Scraped my knee bad. I think I twisted my ankle too, she said, using the tree for support, as she tried to stand up. With a groan, she almost fell back down, but was scooped up by Amity. Come on, Pancake. We're like 5 minutes away from my place, Amity murmured, picking Luz up bridle style as she somehow managed to drag the 2 bikes as well. I can walk, Luz said, feeling her face heat up. It's 5 minutes. And besides, you're hurt because I forgot to mention the route there. Let me at least help you, Amity said back, smiling at Luz. Unlike earlier, this wasn't a cocky smile. It was a genuine one. The kind of contagious smile you get when you're trying your hardest not to laugh. A true one. Thanks, Luz said, wrapping her arms around Amity. Yeah, don't mention it, Amity murmured back, an almost unnoticeable blush rising to her face. We're here, Amity said, stopping in front of the gray house. It looked like it was only 1 story, and seemed to be the size normally for 1 person, contrary to what Luz was expecting. You thought it was going to be bigger? Amity laughed, noticing Luz's expression. Not like that. You know I live in that tiny apartment. You got your own house and... Chill, pancakes. I was messing with you. Most people say the same thing. According to them, I just seem like someone who would live in a big place. You really do. First, you looked familiar, and then I could almost picture the house you live in, like a big one with a fancy gate and a sign out front, that kind of thing. Luz explained. She gestured widely as Amity brought her inside, setting down on her couch. Amity nervously laughed. Yeah, I guess so. She murmured before quickly walking off to where Luz assumed she kept the first aid kit. Amity came back with the kit in hand. She sat beside Luz and began taking stuff out. You know, I can take of this part myself. Luz said back, holding out her hand for the paper towel and Band-Aid. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Amity handed them over, sitting awkwardly beside Luz. Do you have younger siblings? Luz asked as she cleared the scrapes off. Older ones. Why? You just seem like an older sister. Luz shrugged, putting Band-Aids on. I was probably the more mature sister. Amity chuckled, leaning back onto the couch. You want to stay here for a while, or should I drop you off at your place? Amity said. I can't walk with this ankle, Luz said dramatically, leaning back like Amity had. So I guess I'll stay and keep you company. My hero. Amity rolled her eyes playfully. Want me to get you some ice for that? She asked, seeing Luz examine her ankle. Yeah, thanks. Luz said back. Amity left the room again, giving Luz a chance to look around. Amity didn't have many pictures on the wall, only ones of her and a few friends. A girl with glasses and short brown hair, another girl with pink hair and sunglasses that made it look like she had 3 eyes, and a similar guy that stood in front of the 3. He looked a bit younger than the others. The TV sat on the stand in front of the couches. DVDs of movies and shows were stacked underneath, a few noticeable ones being Gravity Falls and Azora, Field of Deadly Fates. The light gray walls almost matched the house's exterior, and seemed to make the room look dreary, especially with the closed blinds. Amity came back around the corner, tossing Luz an ice pack. Here you go. Thanks. Luz said back, catching it and putting it on her ankle. We should watch Azora movies while I'm here. What? Those are for little kids, Amity said, sitting down beside Luz. A confused expression settled on her face as she tried to figure out why Luz suggested that. You have most of them on DVD. Luz pointed to the stack. Those belong to my younger sister. Earlier you said you were the youngest. Don't go lying to me, newbie. Luz playfully elbowed Amity, causing her to groan in defeat. Fine. They're mine, but I haven't touched them since I was like 7. Amity said back, standing up to grab the disc. I used to love those movies. I wonder how they hold up. Luz wondered. Put in Field of Dreaded Dates. That one was my favorite. I like that one too, Amity replied, starting the movie. Want some popcorn? It's like 7 in the morning, Luz said, leaning back to comfortably watch. Never too early for popcorn, Amity said before adding. But you're probably right. It's too early. But you just said... Amity pressed a finger to Luz's lips. Shh, the movie is starting. She smirked as she turned her gaze back to the screen. Whatever. Luz mumbled, turning around to hide the blush that crept up her neck. She had seen the movie enough to remember most of it, so she didn't miss anything when she zoned out, distracted by her thoughts. Luz had seen enough rom-coms to know she was in the first stages of falling in love, and she was about to do anything in her power to stop it. Come on, Heart. Pick someone else. She's clearly no good. Luz looked over her shoulder at Amity, who was laughing as she watched the movie. She smiled widely and giggled at the absurd characters. It was certainly a movie fit for kids. Luz felt a smile spread across her face as she looked at Amity. Amity shifted her position on the couch, looking over at Luz in the process. Am I more interesting than the movie? Amity asked, after seeing Luz staring. Nope, Luz said, turning back around. But you're really cute when you smile like that. Luz went back to watching the movie, but not before stealing a final glance at Amity, who was noticeably redder than normal. The movie ended, and Luz sat up, turning around to face Amity. So, just as good as when you were 7? Luz asked. Honestly, the movie aged pretty poorly, Amity said, getting up to put the disc back into the case. Yeah, Luz sighed, nodding in agreement. It's 9:30, right? Do you still want to get lunch later? I don't know if I could stand being around you any longer. You might just annoy me to death. Amity said back, rolling her eyes. I remember that when you go back to work on Monday, Luz said back, glaring prayerfully. That's no fair. I have no clue where you work. I can't come to annoy you. Amity groaned, taking her spot back on the couch. Too bad. Luz said back, grinning as she spoke. So, about lunch. Only if you're buying, Amity replied, causing Luz to sigh. Split the bill? 95-5 split? Deal. You were quicker to agree that, Pancakes. What's your angle? You're paying the 95? Simple, Luz said back, mimicking what Amity had said earlier. Beat on my own game, Amity sighed. Don't flatter yourself, you weren't even a player. Luz slyly said back. Amity rolled her eyes at the statement before cracking a smile and saying something probably controversial. Luz and Amity bickered for a while, hopping from subject to subject as they talked. Even though they both sounded incredibly annoyed to be in the other's company, they were both happy for an unplaceable reason. Okay, maybe it wasn't that hard to figure it out. Ooh, I'm really interested now. Look at that. Also, I have a feeling that Luz is going to forget about the location share and Amity's going to figure out where Luz works. Honestly, when Amity just appeared at the door, I was like, what the absolute fucker? I know she was a bad girl, but like hacking? Really? Okay. I don't have much to say. I think I like this so far. I kind of like their subtle flirting. It's giving flirt who can't get flirted back to. You know, like, I flirt, but like the second you flirt to me, it's like, oh shit, you know, kind of shit. And like, it's from both of them, and I love it so much. I am here for it. Kingston, are you ready for your compliment? I like your writing. Ha, believe it or not. Obviously, I like your writing that you do nowadays a whole lot better. No offense, but you have improved a lot. You have improved a lot, and I am so grateful for it, and I like to see it. And, I may or may not be trying to pass time so that I could do a certain series of yours that you still have yet to complete it. I think I have one more Amity fic of yours. Duplicate tab. Hold up. I'm checking. Kingston. Am I subscribed to you? I should be subscribed to you. I'm not subscribed to you. This is buffoonery. How can I not? I am here. I'm recording, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm in the outro. You can talk. But you're gonna be heard.
It's storming your
Turn on the light. Is he?
Because I can hear him meowing from outside the kitchen door.
No fucking way! Open that damn door! Open that damn motherfucking door! My poor baby. He was outside in the cold. I don't even know for how long. He normally doesn't go outside. He was just outside at the door meowing. Whenever he escapes, he literally just meows at the door till somebody opens it. I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm actually gonna cry. Like, I'm not joking. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Tears aside. Sad. Haha, tears aside. Really sad, haha, tears aside. You know, cause you know? Sad tears aside. Super sad tears aside, because who needs sad tears? No one needs them. Okay, but, the other fic that I could do from Kingston, not that this one's ending anytime soon. We're halfway through, let's be honest. We have like 3 days left. No, 4, maybe. Depends. I think. The means to an end. I think I haven't done this. Oh, chapter 3 has been posted. We have 1 chapter left. Shit. Hold up. Villainous, Little Hunter, Operation Stealth, A Knife, Are You Learning With Me, Mario Kart, Double Core, Song Is We Love, Pretend, Observations, Jeans Pizza, Evil Doppelganger. All your series? Is this all your? This is not all your work. Some are missing. I know some are missing. I know your work. Shake on it? There it is, shake on it. There it is. I don't know why it wasn't showing me all your works in the beginning. But okay, here it is. I'm doing a table for 2, and then I'm gonna do shake on it, which is a longer one. And then after shake on it, I'm gonna go all the way up, and I'm gonna do the means to an end. Oh my god, it's Toga and Uraraka. Middle Ages. You're buffing me up, Kingston. Kingston. Oh my god, Kingston. Okay, enough fanboying for Kingston. I hope you have a wonderful day, you guys. As always, my raindrops, make sure to have a... Hold up. Echo's broken. Give me a second. Rebooting. As always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.